SkyTram. Yeah, this light shaking here is just because we have a weight difference to the earlier flight. Cars adjust to that, and with that we're ready to go. Has anyone of you ever been with the Jasper SkyTram before?
Yeah.
Yeah, when was your last time?
They live here.
Oh, really?
This is our 15th time. So
Just careful, I'm gonna close this up here.
What? We've been here before?
At an elevation of 1,258 meters, the upper station we're currently traveling to sits at 2,263, meaning you have a total change of elevation of about 1,005 meters to travel. The distance is roughly 2,000 meters long as well, making the Jasper SkyTram the longest aerial tramway in Canada. It's not the highest anymore. Banff's Gondol's upper station, for example, is just 20 meters higher in elevation than ours. There, especially for the people standing on the right side of the tram here, you can see the town of Jasper. And then if you have a look down to the left there, especially for the people on the window side on the left, you can see the train sitting there. Oh, it's actually two. And the trains here can be up to 3,000 meters long, and the train tracks and town is also connected historically, as the Grand Trunk Pacific Railway Company was on the mission to connect East and West Canada via a railway system. They built through the valley here and decided to build a station in that place, calling it Fitzhugh after the company's vice president at the time. But a couple years later, the people in town decided that they didn't really like the company's vice president, so they didn't want their town to have his name anymore, which carried the same name Fitzhugh until 1913. But since 1913 it's the town of Jasper, after Jasper Horse, the fur trader, and the earlier settlements with the explorers coming through. So that's why we live in the town of Jasper, not Fitz anymore. But if you have a closer look as you walk through town, you may or may not can spot some traces of his name left in town, and remember your travels with the SkyTram today. And then if you have a look up, you can see that there's a support tower there. That is the only supporting tower we need to travel the distance between the two stations. That means we have a slight change in the angle we travel, which means we swing after the tower. If you want to hold onto the slings above or to the person closest to you, it's nothing too major, but it's like a big swing set here. Here comes the push. Yeah, the closest thing to a roller coaster we could offer here in Jasper National Park. Speaking of Jasper National Park, we have three different life zones here in the mountains. The first one is called the montane. It's usually the smallest one. In Jasper National Park, it makes up only 7% of the area we have. It's pretty much the bottom of the valley. Both our lower station as well as the town is seated in that life zone. And even though it's the smallest one, it's the richest with life. We have a lot more water and coming from the different rivers. For example, the Athabasca coming from the east, being fed by the glaciers. Athabasca is an indigenous word meaning where the reeds are. From the west we have the second major river, which is the Miette River. It's also an indigenous word meaning mountain sheep. More of a brown color to it, eventually flowing into the Athabasca there. We also have higher levels of oxygen and higher temperatures compared to the mountaintop we're traveling to, making it much easier for nature to grow lush and tall. So we have a variety of food sources for the animals living in the Rocky Mountains. The majority of the animals you're going to see in the montane life zone as well. We have a lot of elk and deer just running through town. Behind my home I have ground squirrels living there. The other day we had a grizzly in the parking lot here. Spring is really coming through now. So please, as it's called wildlife for a reason, always keep your safe distance, especially now in the springtime. I know how cute they are, but you should keep your distance regardless. After the montane, we have the majority of Jasper National Park in the sub-alpine, which is 53%. It's the forest going way up to the top of the mountains. And the majority of the trees there are pine trees, huckleberry trees, Douglas firs, sub-alpine firs, depends on the age of the forest. Usually in the older forest you have the majority of the taller trees, such as the ones I just named. So a lot of food and shelter still for the animals living further up the mountain. And does anyone know the name of the mountain we're currently on?
Mount
Whistler's Mountain, correct. There's a Whistler Mountain in BC.
Yeah. We
That's why it got its name. And then up here we're currently above the tree line, which means we changed from the sub-alpine into the alpine zone, which is the remaining 40% of the Jasper National Park area. Where the tree line ends is a little bit different for every mountain, has something to do with the longitude and altitude the mountain sits on, how exposed to the winds it is, and how steep it is as well. But up here, nature has it much harder to grow, making a tree just as tall as me, over 200 years old. We just have 60 days of growing up here in the alpine zone. Yeah, I earlier mentioned that the Jasper SkyTram is the longest aerial tramway in Canada. It's also the oldest aerial tramway in Canada, has been in operation since 1964. So yeah.
How many casualties were there?
I couldn't tell you. The only thing that has happened in the last 61 years is that we had to evacuate from the tram while it was on the road. That has happened once, but casualties, I have no recollection of any casualties. So pretty safe to go up and down with us here. Yeah. I would like to mention here, as we are in the Rocky Mountains, you can see that light discoloration on the rocks. That is called lichen. It's a pretty important food source for the animals living, especially at top of the mountains here. So as we are in the Rocky Mountains, please don't take any of the rocks with you. Only take pictures and leave footprints. If you get caught with a rock, that's a $10,000 fine. So just save your money. If you would like a souvenir, we have a gift shop inside, similar to the one at the bottom. And there's also washrooms, of course.
Those are very expensive rocks.
Yeah, pretty expensive. Save your wallet there. There's a restaurant at the upper level serving a variety of foods to choose from, the hot and cold drinks, non-alcoholic and alcoholic beverages for those who'd like. I definitely recommend checking that out. It's open until 5, serving drinks until 5:30. And then outside of here, you can see this is our boardwalk going all the way around the upper station. If you want to explore that. Just for your information, everything outside of the boardwalk is out of our jurisdiction. It then lies with Parks Canada. For example, if you want to go to the hike leading up to the Whistler Summit here, that is out of our jurisdiction, just for your information. And then careful with the door sliding open here. Have all your fingers with you and enjoy the views.
Thank you. Just checking in how much fingers you have.
Get back there, guys. Okay. Enjoy.
As we get off, there might be a light swing here as the car tries to re-level itself. Thank you. Enjoy.
Interim na isa tayo. Oo nga. Ayan na yung Whistler campground. Dahil picture mo ako dito. Dali. Kasama tayo dyan.
Kasi yun, tahirap.
Oh, picture. Ate, picture mo kami. Okay na.
$7.
Just this.
Are you gonna buy one of these or not? Or do you already have one?
Oh, you get one na.
That's funny.
This don't go.
Just watch your backs here, guys. I'm going to just pull this door along, so just behind you. 1.5 minutes to get back down. If anyone has any questions throughout, please feel free to ask. So I'm here, I don't mind at all. Otherwise, enjoy the beautiful views. Hindi ko na lang pababa kasi it's about to get a lot smoother. Bro. And there we go. Dude. If it's still, if we're moving the storm, we're going to gently bring it in, and then we'll just wait for it.
I can't see.
We have to wait.
Squeeze in.
Nagpi-flurries na sa taas
Taller
eh.
than me, so I got to squeeze.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Let me see.
It happens. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you'll have a clear day like this, or even clearer than this. Sorry, you get a lot of static electricity in the clouds passing, and we have to watch out for that as well. So we have sensors. Yeah, lush just lifts up. The weather. Where do you want?
Get in the abandoned building.
But that's only hoping.
Pau. Pau.
Make this 10 times heavier. What? Well, building could collapse if
It's not a
takes a
building.
step in it.
Can I climb the monkey bars? That's what you need to record.
Hey Jaden, look. Hey Jaden.
Oh yeah. I've already did this one.
Yeah, because you're not doing it right.
Yeah, we're coming up to our halfway point here, guys. You notice the halfway point, so we're about to cross the other tram. There he is. You look pretty bright to me.
Grabe talaga yung damage.
Oh guys, get ready for this week.
As we go over this tower, guys, you're just going to feel like that elevator feeling when you go down an elevator. That's what's coming up. 3, 2,
Ang haba pala ng train na yun, ano? Grabe, no? Ayun pa, oh.
I see dirty lake waters.
Daan.
Like dirty.
Oh.
The one in the front.
Are you
It's like
talking
a
about the
mud.
river?
Yeah.
The Miyet River? So yeah, it's because, so if you look to the right, you see the Athabasca River, it's got that lovely blue colour. That's because it's glacial fed, that's coming off the Colombian ice fields, whereas the Miyet, that joins in later on, it's not glacial fed. So it doesn't have that rock flour in it to give it that colour. It's I didn't learn about this in school. Either that or I wasn't paying attention.
It's probably option 2.
Patrick Gale,
Okay.
Dito doon sa
tramway.
SkyTram, paano tayo?
White car.
Jasper the Bear.
Jasper the bear.
Brown car. Brown car.
Where?
Brown car. White car. White car. White car. White car. White car.
Is that your diary? Oh, let me read it.
What? There's nothing in here. We're just slowing down here, guys. Remember that. I think this probably my head sucks. Then we showed it to.
Did you? No, you didn't.
I think I showed it to Marcus.
Oh, yeah.
Marcus, why'd you write that? Yeah, Marcus, why'd you write that?
What? Not break, right?
Ooh.
You're right.
I hate this family and I
Welcome back to the Lower Station, everyone. Hope you enjoyed your day up on the mountain. Hope you enjoyed the view.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thank you so much. I don't even think I wrote Dear Diary. I think I wrote Dear Dairy.
Dude, yeah.
Situation there is
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you very much, guys.
Yeah.